you were, I remember at one point there was a woman involved. You get feisty with a teammate. How often are there fights in the NBA that we just don't hear about?
That's a lot. I got into it with my head coach one time.
Who?
With
Physically?
Almost.
Who?
Quinn Buckner. It was my second year. Second year, we were playing the Clippers here at the old sports arena. And
that place.
It was terrible.
Smells.
So we got blew out. We lost. And after the game, I'm sitting there talking to Tony Campbell, who played with us, and I'm like, I can't say what I wanted to say. I can't believe we lost the game. And I'm sitting in the towel with ice bags on. And Quinn, at that time, was struggling to figure out how to really coach this team. He was young. Donald Carter brought him in. He really didn't have experience. And he walked by and says to him, he said, were you talking to me? I looked at him like, no, I'm talking to Tony about we should have won the game. And, well, if you got something to say to me, say it to my – and I jumped up like, Coach, if I got something to say to you, I'm going to tell you to your face. I'm not going to talk behind my back. And I'm sitting there with a towel on and ice, and it got kind of heated, and they had to break us up. Now, again, this is the emotion after a game.
Sure.
Okay.
But the league it's in the NFL, you have a game a week. You're rested, you travel, you prepare. NBA sometimes, man, you're getting into town at 3, sleep, shoot around, back. And if you're on a losing streak, okay, you had a situation I recall in Dallas at one point, right? There was a woman involved?
Yeah, well, supposedly.
What really happened?
Nothing. That's the beauty of it. So they always talk about this Tony Braxton thing. I sit there and laugh about it. And I wish it would. If it would have happened, I would have had more meat to it. I could have really patted myself on the chest and on my back and say, yeah, it really did happen. But it didn't. But it goes to the fact that even at that time, I remember we were on the cover of Star magazine. And I said, dang, I'm getting some pub for not even doing nothing. I mean, dang. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, you know what I mean? But by somebody saying something and misinterpreting what happened, it sparked like that. And to this day, I still get asked about it. And even when I went on different teams and guys would kind of warm up and say, what really happened? And when I would tell them the story, they would look at me like in utter disappointment. Like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. That's all I got for you. It really didn't go down like you think it did.